This has been a topic that people have been discussing for the past few days now. And of course, I am going to make a video about it because I intend on covering and playing GTA 6 whenever it comes out, hopefully later this year, along with GTA 6 Online. All right, so a few months ago, there was a rumor about GTA 6 costing $100 with no backing, no proof, just a bunch of speculation and hearsay. And it's back again. So yeah, this is what the big to-do is about when it comes to GTA 6. We're this bored because we don't have trailer 2. We've been patiently waiting for a quick minute. And of course, it's something to talk about. So I'm going to link to you below in the description section this report on the state of gaming from Pelion. I think it's from Pelion. And this is where the topic stems from. And I'll post some screenshots as well. You're going to have to scroll like all the way to, I think, starting on page 215, now 224, to get to the part about GTA 6. So let's go over that first, because this is what everybody's talking about right now. So reviewing potential new growth engines, and of course, they have GTA 6 pricing. So now let's move to page 216. In 2025, GTA 6's impact on the industry playtime and spend will be mixed as it launches console only and severely cannibalizes our spend time on other titles, which is true because a lot of AAA studios out there are patiently waiting to see when there's an official release date for GTA 6 before they decide when they want to release their games, which makes sense because this is one of the largest video game franchises in the world. And chances are whoever goes up against GTA 6 is going to get clobbered. So they don't want to release the same week or probably within the same few weeks as GTA 6 does. That makes sense. Now let's go to page 217. This is where the speculation comes from. Some game makers hope that GTA 6 will be priced from $80 to $100, breaking the $70 barrier and helping $50 titles move up to $60, $60 to $70, $70, $80, etc. Skipping ahead to page 220, in real terms, $70 GTA 6 would be the cheapest GTA ever, 30% less than the original 2D entries, 16 to 24% than GTA 4, GTA 5. $91 would be the average. Inflation is an issue. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, I don't think that GTA 6 is the cheapest, because on top of the $70 base version of the game that we're most likely getting, and I'm of the opinion, unless Rockstar comes out and gives us a price tag higher than $70, that $70 will be the asking price for GTA 6 for the quote-unquote standard edition. Now, obviously, just like with previous Rockstar games like Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, they had several different versions of the game. They had a special edition, they have the Ultimate Edition, those prices a bit higher. So it wouldn't shock me if we have like a $100 special edition or a $150 Ultimate Edition, somewhere in that ballpark. And maybe one or two other additional editions, maybe a collector's edition with a whole bunch of content, right? And there'll be probably stuff tied into the online version of GTA 6 as well when it comes to the special Ultimate Editions of GTA 6. So right there, we can see that this is not the cheapest Grand Theft Auto game. It's definitely going to cost players money, along with the hard copy, or physical copy, or digital copy of GTA 6 players are going to have to purchase, depending on which one you want to buy. There's also going to be components regarding the live service. GTA Plus will most likely be carried over to GTA 6 Online. They're probably going to bring back shark cards or shark coins, maybe to a play on crypto, right? So instead of shark cards, we get shark coins. And there might even be like microtransaction cosmetics in the store, right? Like its own Fortnite store, but set in GTA, where you can get unique outfits for your character based off of previous characters in the 3D universe of GTA, as well as the HD universes, like your own Tommy Vercetti outfit, Claude outfit, CJ, Nico, Michael, Trevor, Franklin, and other supporting characters in those games as well, and unique skins for your vehicles or weapons, etc. GTA 6 is going to make a ton of money at launch. And it's another reason why it doesn't need to be higher than $70 for the base game, especially since a lot more people now are going to be purchasing GTA 6 digitally as opposed to its predecessor, GTA 5, back in 2013, when the majority of the initial purchases on PS3 and Xbox 360 were physical, which means it's even cheaper for them to sell it digital than physical, because that means spending less money on a disc, less money on the plastic for the box, less money for the paper for the guide or the map. We used to get awesome maps with previous games like Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, GTA 4, etc. So digital is actually a pretty good deal for all publishers out there of their games, because they don't have to spend extra money on the physical stuff that we just talked about. So I feel like a lot of people wanting to play the game right at launch in their country are going to be purchasing digital versions of GTA 6, and perhaps like physical versions of the special Ultimate Editions for like their own personal collection to say, hey, I've got a physical copy of GTA 6. But I think most of us will probably get digital copies whenever it officially launches, either this year or next year, hopefully this year. But this whole argument about it having to go up to $100 is dumb. And if Take-Two actually does this, it just shows us how greedy they are. Now, don't get me wrong, Take-Two is an extremely greedy company, but I think that they're still going to easily make the money back that they have invested into the production of GTA 6 tenfold, probably 100-fold, especially once they start rolling out GTA 6, because 6 Online is going to make them a lot of money, just like GTA Online made a ton of money for Rockstar and Take-Two as well over the past decade. So there is no reason for them to make the game, the base version of GTA 6, $100, except for one reason: absolute sheer greed. And no, this is not going to help the rest of the gaming industry, because there's a lot of games right now that are $70 US, like Skull and Bones, which is admittedly a guilty pleasure of mine, that is not worth $70. And that's a big reason why Ubisoft, within a few months, heavily discounted the game. There are games that people are willing to pay a certain amount of money for, but up to a point. And Skull and Bones was not a $70 game. I would say at best maybe a $25, $30 game. But the issue here is a lot more AAA studios are putting out $70 games that are not really worth $70. But since that's expected as the price tag for a AAA game, then they get away with it for the most part. But over the past year, not so much, because less people are buying these crappy $70 games. And if they are somewhat interested in the game, like I was with Skull and Bones, I'm just going to wait till there's a sale within a month or so from the time period of the game's launch and get it for a deep discount. Rockstar does have a great track record when it comes to quality games, going all the way back to the 3D era with GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, Bully, as well as GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Those are very good quality games, and most people that played those games felt like they got their money's worth. Now, at the time, a lot of those games were $60 US for the standard version of the game. Once again, that number would be higher now because of inflation. So it does make sense that games are now $70 US, because for the longest time, they were $60. But to jack up the price from $70 to $100 just because it's GTA 6 is ridiculous. It's greedy. And even if us GTA fans were to begrudgingly shell out $100 for the base version of the game, and even higher for the Special Edition, Ultimate Edition, Collector's Edition, Platinum Edition, Gold Edition, whatever edition, it doesn't mean that we're going to do the same thing for all these other AAA games. So it's not really an excuse for any of the other studios to jack up the price of their AAA game to $100 US, even if the standard version of GTA 6 ends up being $100 US. It will only hurt those games by doing so because of the fact that it's not worth $100 US to most players, especially when a lot of games that are coming out, as I've already pointed out, aren't even really worth $70. Is there a possibility that Rockstar and Take-Two will make the price higher than $70, $80 to $100 for the base version of GTA 6, including a digital version, which you think would be actually cheaper than a physical copy? Yeah, it is a possibility because a lot of us are fully aware of how greedy Take-Two and all these other publishers happen to be. Is it the right thing to do? No, especially since this game is going to make a ton of money even at $70 US, along with all the other microtransactions that they have planned for GTA 6 Online. In other words, Rockstar and Take-Two really don't have to bump up the price from $70 to $100 because they're going to make a ridiculous amount of money anyways. And until it's confirmed by Rockstar themselves, you have to take these rumors and speculations of a $100 price tag for GTA 6 with a grain of salt, even if it is coming from this presentation by Matthew Ball that I've linked below in the description section. So once again, I do not think that GTA 6's base version of the game is going to cost us $100 US. If I'm wrong, then I guess I'll be forking out at least $100 for the base version, just like everyone else will. But that does not mean AAA studios and publishers that we're going to do that for every single AAA game. GTA 6 is a very, very huge exception. Your thoughts, views, and opinions, welcome, as always, below in the comments section.